So if you ever want to go to, this is TradingView, I'm pulled up. I already have logged in, so I'm not going to essentially be logging in here, but I'll show you what to do from here. So um, first thing is you want to go find those charts. You need to figure out how to get to the charts. It could be a little confusing. It has all these things, blah, 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 blah. You go, there's your USD. Here's some editors picks. What's cool about TradingView is that it's actually a social media of traders. So what's cool is that if you actually look down, you can get trade ideas from other people, which is what this is, which is pretty cool. Not saying they're entirely right, but maybe if it matches up with yours, you'll feel a little bit more confident in taking a trade, which is pretty dope. So from there, we're going to go to, let's see, they have all different types of products. They have super charts, screeners, heat maps, calendars, options, all these different things. But quite frankly, until you start really getting into trading, I wouldn't really bother looking into these things or upgrading for any kind of membership until you understand how to fully utilize TradingView. So let's go check out some charts, all right? So we're going to go to the markets. We're going to go to Forex. And then we're going to go click on one. We're just going to go odd USD. All right. And then it has, it's showing you the pair and currency and everything, showing you the chart. Let's go to the full chart. All right. So once you find your pair, click on full chart and it'll take you to your charts. Okay. Then from there, I'm going to show you how to utilize these tools, right? So the first part is I like to use a mouse. Using TradingView with a laptop is kind of difficult zooming in and out of your charts. So I like to use a mouse. And when I go forward on my mouse scroll, like the little scroll in the middle, when I scroll forward, it zooms in. And when I scroll backwards, it zooms out. So that's how I move so quickly on my charts there. Another thing that's really, really cool is I like to utilize these tools on the left here. So you see where my cursor is to the left of the screen. I'm going to explain what these mean, okay? So this is if that cross cursor is kind of weird for you. You don't really care for it. You can change it to a dot, an arrow, an eraser, a magic wand. Whatever makes trading easier and more fun for you, you should do. I personally just keep the cross because it doesn't bother me much, but that is totally up to your preference. Next is your trend line tools. All right, so you have all different types of lines here. All of these lines and tools help you mark up your charts to get a better, clear view on what's happening in the market. And notice how on the right of my on the right here, I have them starred. That means I favorited them. It gives me quicker access to them, which is this bar over here. Okay. So when this bar is over here, I can just easily click on something and I can go to my charts. Boom, boom, it's done. It's there. All right. Or I can go line here, line there, boom, it's there. Or I can do Fibonacci there, boom, boom, it's there. Okay. Just an example for that. All right. Moving forward, let's talk about the Fibonacci, okay? Now, on the Fibonacci tools, the Fibonacci is the only one that I truly, truly use. So I always have it there, but I also favorite it because I like to have quick access to it. All right, so I'm not going to show you exactly at this moment how to place the Fibonacci, but I am going to show you the settings on how to make it look like mine right now, okay? So first thing we're going to do is go to this little cog looking thing here, and it shows us our settings for the Fibonacci. Okay. These are the settings that I like to use. All right, and it's very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it on the screen here so you can pause it and literally adjust your Fibonacci settings to this right here. Okay, now it doesn't have to be purple, doesn't have to be red. If you like to see the backgrounds of all the colors that you choose, you don't have to get rid of the background, like I'll demonstrate here. Background, and then you move it. You see how it has colored patterns there? I personally just like to have clear view of my charts. I just need the line, so that's what I utilize. And then once you're done with this Fibonacci, actually, you can go to template and you can save as, and then we'll do J trigger X fib setup. All right. And boom, we now have it. So even it's right there. All right. It's right there. Okay. Perfect. And then you go to OK. It's saved. It's good to go. Excellent way to use the Fibonacci. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. Next, we have our brushes, your highlighter, your arrows. When you want to show where the market's going, if you're marking up your charts to see if data is correct. One thing that's cool about TradingView is since you can't trade binary options on TradingView, it's just a beautiful chart to mark up and see if you're absolutely correct in your analysis before you start diving in on your broker. That's kind of why I like marking up my charts outside of TradingView, because I can't be so eager to enter, and it helps me actually analyze the data that I'm assessing on the market. Okay, so TradingView is really used for back testing. It's really good for setting up your charts and getting trade data. That way, when you go to your brokers and you start trading and it matches up, you'll feel so much more confident about taking those trades. But yeah, the rectangle shape, I love that shape. I like to box zones and areas kind of like this. I get my rectangle. I see a lot of consolidation here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my arrow there. I'm going to do this. Boom. Now I know if price hits that area, I know I'm good to go with a rectangular box. All right. Um, let's see what else. There's text here. Text is important. I like to write and mark up my chats, my charts. If you're back testing, you can use the call out to see if you maybe would have entered there, or maybe write this is a good entry zone, something like that. So the call outs, the text and notes are so useful, and whatever you need to mark up your charts and make them you more successful. And then you can even enter images and ideas into this chart. It's such a good platform to use for marking up your charts. Emojis, some people are motivated by emojis, so you could do that. Oops, we're on the wrong screen. Some people are motivated by that, so you could use emojis and do that. Let's see what else. The zooming in. So like this, you click on it and you drag and cross to the candles that you would like to zoom into. Helps you zoom in there. And then if you want to zoom out, you simply just zoom out by clicking the minus. Magnet helps you move your drawings to the candlestick body. So I can give an example of that really quickly. I'll just draw I'll draw a harmonic scan really quick. Just kind of show you what I'm talking about. So we'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here, and we'll go here, right? So I'm not exactly on top of my candles, but if I zoom in, boom, and then click the magnet and move my coordinate, it'll just click right, it'll snatch over directly to whichever candle I'm trying to put it on. Okay. See, magnet mode is on. Drawing anchors will be snapped to the closest OHLC values of nearby bars. To make that in more simplest terms, it will go to your candlestick as soon as you hover it. All right. And then now I want to talk about some of these indicators up here. So what's cool about TradingView is a lot of brokers and stuff come with indicators. But what's cool about TradingView is that there's actually trader strategy indicators on here that are super helpful once you learn how to read it. And that's just going to take a lot of back testing and you understanding which indicator means what. I'm actually going to be doing a training on that as well in a future video. But in this video, I will not be doing that. I just want to show you where they are. So you want to go to indicators here. Yeah, you want to go to indicators, you want to click, and it's going to show you all these different technical indicators, financial indicators. I haven't personally made any indicators. There are so many, and all of these are honestly used to help you understand the market better. I'll click on my favorite ones and just kind of briefly show you the difference on how charts can look for different types of traders, which also goes to show you that there's not just one way of trading. There's multiple ways of trading, and there's multiple ways you can be successful on the market. Like I'm going to show you the Ichimoku cloud. Um, it looks crazy, right? It looks like there's a whole bunch of craziness going on my charts. But if you actually start to understand what this means, it doesn't look so crazy. So the theory about upon Ichimoku clouds, just to give you a quick little, just not even a run through, just a little quick gist on what Ichimoku clouds are for. Basically, if the candle bodies are over the Ichimoku cloud, it's going in buy momentum. If it's under the Ichimoku cloud, it's going in sell momentum. Once they cross, it's about to make an impulse. That's the basis of it. But I don't trade with that all the time. So you see how I have the indicator to my left of my screen here. If you click on the eye, you can hide it and then bring it back and then hide it. Another one I use is from an educator who taught me how to originally trade binary was Mr. Evan Cabral. He has his own indicators and strategy on TradingView as well. And this is called the ECBS2. It's pretty good once you learn how to read it, but it has a Bollinger Band and it has two EMAs. Once they cross, and if it doesn't break the Bollinger Bands, it's about to drop. Like I said, there's many, many, many ways to trade. There's not just one way to trade. You have to figure out what works best for you, and TradingView can help you do that. Okay. So indicators are super important. Alerts are super awesome too. Let's say you're at work. I like to give this example. Let's say you're at work and you have things to do. What's going to happen is that you're going to get pulled away from your charts, or maybe your kids needing you, or maybe something, right? You need to get pulled away from your charts is what the point I'm trying to make. An alert can help you know, hey, I have a trade set up. I know when it's about to hit this price, boop, 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 and it's going to go off on your computer or your phone, depending on if you have TradingView on your phone and your computer.